Introduction to Critical Perspectives. 7. Ecological reading. A. Multiple choice questions. 1. What is Rachel Caron's Silent Spring is noted for? A. Raising the environment issue publicly. B. Marking the difference between humans and nature. C. Pointing out the spiritual aspect of nature. D. Making people aware of global warming. 2. Eco-criticism is an attempt to A. Understand author's perception of the relationship between humans and nature. B. Examine the adverse effects of environmental degradation. C. Control industrial and chemical pollution. D. Make people aware of the relationship between politics and nature. Nature. 3. Which of the following writers represents nature as an ominous force? A. Henry David Thoreau. B. Herman Melville. C. William Wordsworth. D. John Keats. 4. Anthropocentrism is harmful to both nature and humans because A. It encourages humans to exploit nature. B. It encourages the rich to exploit the poor. C. It makes humans lazy. D. It promotes immorality in society. 5. Eco-critics regard animism as a possible solution to the degradation of nature because A. It advocates social equality and justice. B. It treats nature as a living soul and encourages people to preserve all natural things. C. It encourages people to control and exploit natural resources. D. It inspires people to cooperate with each other. Extra MCQs. 1. What is another name for ecological reading of literature? A. Green criticism. B. Environmental criticism. C. Nature reading. D. All of the above. 2. Who coined the term eco-criticism? A. Lawrence Buell. B. Rachel Carson. C. M. H. Abrams. D. Cheryl Glopfelty. 3. What does ecology study? A. Relationships between plants and animals. B. Relationships between humans and the environment. C. Relationships between people and animals. D. All of the above. 4. When did eco-criticism as a distinct mode of reading literary works emerge? A. 1960s. B. 1970s. C. 1980s. D. 1990s. 5. Which book by Rachel Carson is considered a cornerstone in the environmental movement? A. The Poplar Field. B. Walden. C. Silent Spring. D. Moby Dick. 6. According to eco-critics, how should humans view themselves in relation to ecosystems? A. As benevolent participants. B. As adversaries. C. As neutral entities. D. As dominant rulers. 7. How does Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea portray nature? A. As a benevolent force. B. As an ominous force. C. As a neutral backdrop. D. As a source of inspiration. 8. What does Henry David Thoreau emphasize in his book, Walden? A. Simple living in natural surroundings. B. Conquering nature. C. Industrial progress. D. Urban lifestyle. 9. According to William Cowper's The Poplar Field, what happens when poplar trees are felled? A. The winds stop blowing. B. The rivers dry up. C. The jungle turns into a desert. D. All of the above. 10. What does the Nepali poet Avinash Shrestha express in his poem, Jungle, a soliloquy? A. Concern over environmental degradation. B. Celebration of urban life. C. Praise for industrial progress. D. Indifference towards nature. 11. What is the main goal of eco-criticism? A. To examine character development in literature. B. To understand how writers perceive the interaction between humans and nature. C. To analyze historical contexts in literary works. D. To promote formalistic analysis of texts. 12. What is one of the key issues in ecological reading of literature? A. The representation of the natural environment in literature. B. The use of metaphor and simile in poetry. C. The exploration of postmodern themes. D. The analysis of narrative structure. 13. What does eco-criticism seek to draw readers' attention to? A. The damaging effects of human activities on the environment. B. The development of complex characters in literature. C. The use of symbolism in poetry. D. The evolution of literary genres. 14. Which of the following poets is known for celebrating natural beauty in their works? A. T.S. Eliot. B. William Wordsworth. C. Emily Dickinson. D. Langston Hughes. 15. What corrective measures does eco-criticism suggest for the environmental crisis? A. Conservation of natural resources and preservation of natural beauty. B. Acceleration of industrial activities. C. Expansion of urban areas. D. Increased use of chemical pesticides. 16. What is anthropocentrism? A. The belief that animals are superior to humans. B. The belief that humans are the central and most important entity in the universe. C. The belief that plants are more valuable than animals. D. The belief that nature should be left untouched by humans. 17. According to M. H. Abrams and Jeffrey G. Harpham, what is one of the key issues raised by eco-critics? A. Anthropomorphism. B. Anthropocentrism. C. Biocentrism. D. Ecocentrism. 18. What is the first assumption of anthropocentrism? A. Human supremacy over the non-human world. B. Human equality with the non-human world. C. Human subservience to the non-human world. D. Human indifference towards the non-human world. 19. According to the biblical account of creation, what right do humans have over the natural world? A. The right to dominate and control all creatures. B. The right to live in harmony with all creatures. C. The right to coexist with all creatures. D. The right to serve and protect all creatures. 20. What does the anthropocentric worldview justify in relation to animals? A. Their right to equality with humans. B. Their right to dominate humans. C. Their right to serve and feed humans. D. Their right to rule over humans. 21. What does eco-criticism propose as an urgent need for preserving nature? A. A shift from an anthropocentric to an ecocentric worldview. B. A shift from an ecocentric to an anthropocentric worldview. C. A shift from an animistic to an atheistic worldview. D. A shift from an atheistic to an animistic worldview. 22. What is animism? A. The belief that humans are inherently superior to the non-human world. B. The belief that all natural things possess a living soul. C. The belief that nature should be left untouched by humans. D. The belief that humans are separate from the non-human world. 23. In Hinduism, what is the significance of worshipping plants, animals, and natural phenomena? A. It is a way of expressing gratitude to nature. B. It is a form of superstition. C. It is a means of controlling nature. D. It is a form of idol worship. 24. According to eco-criticism, how should humans view their relationship with the natural world? A. As benevolent participants in ecosystems. B. As adversaries to the natural world. C. As neutral entities in the natural world. D. As dominant rulers over the natural world. 25. What is one of the key questions eco-criticism encourages readers to consider when analyzing a literary text? A. How does the author use symbolism in the text? B. How does the author portray human characters? C. How does the author represent nature in the text? D. How does the author address political themes in the text? B. Short questions. 1. What is ecology? What does ecological study mean in literature? Ecology is a branch of biology that deals with the study of organisms and their interactions with each other and their environment. It focuses on the relationships between living beings, including humans, as well as their interactions with the physical, chemical, and biological aspects of their surroundings. Ecology seeks to understand how these interactions influence the distribution, abundance, and behavior of organisms. In literature, ecological study, also known as eco-criticism, is an approach that examines how nature and the environment are represented in literary works. It involves analyzing how authors perceive the relationship between humans and nature, and how they convey these perspectives through their writing. Eco-criticism explores themes related to the natural world, environmental issues, and the impact of human activities on ecosystems. This perspective encourages readers to consider the ecological dimensions of a text, including how nature is portrayed, the significance of landscapes, and the ethical implications of human interactions with the environment. Ecological study in literature emphasizes the interconnectedness of all life forms, and aims to raise awareness about environmental concerns, making it a vital field of inquiry in today's world of increasing environmental challenges. 2. What is ecological reading or eco-criticism? Why is it so important in the present context of the environmental crisis? Ecological reading, also known as eco-criticism, is an approach to literary analysis that focuses on the representation of nature, the environment, and ecological issues in literature. It explores how authors depict the natural world, human interactions with nature, and the impact of environmental changes on individuals and societies. Eco-criticism emerged as a response to growing environmental concerns and aims to highlight the interconnectedness of humans and the environment. In the present context of the environmental crisis, eco-criticism is crucial for several reasons. First, it draws attention to the urgent need for environmental awareness and action. As the world faces issues like climate change, habitat destruction, and species extinction, literature becomes a powerful medium for conveying the significance of these challenges. Second, eco-criticism encourages a shift in perspective from anthropocentrism, human-centered, to ecocentrism, nature-centered. This change in worldview is essential for fostering a sustainable and harmonious relationship between humans and the environment. Lastly, eco-criticism provides a platform for writers to contribute to environmental discourse. By examining literary works through an ecological lens, authors can raise awareness, inspire change, and advocate for a more environmentally conscious society. Eco-criticism plays a vital role in promoting environmental consciousness and influencing positive actions towards a more sustainable future. 3. How is nature portrayed in the literary work that presents humans' relationship with nature in an antagonistic way? Give one example of such works. In literary works that present humans' relationship with nature in an antagonistic way, nature is often portrayed as a formidable force that opposes or challenges human endeavors. This perspective underscores the conflict between humans and the natural world, emphasizing the struggles, dangers, and adversities faced by characters in their interactions with the environment. One prime example of such a work is Herman Melville's novel, Moby Dick. In this iconic tale, Captain Ahab's obsessive quest for revenge against the giant white whale, Moby Dick, epitomizes the antagonistic relationship between humans and nature. The white whale, which Ahab sees as a malevolent force, becomes the symbol of nature's relentless power and resistance against human dominance. Throughout the novel, Melville vividly portrays the sea as a vast and unpredictable realm, where human efforts to conquer it are met with formidable challenges. The crew of the Pequod faces treacherous storms, encounters with dangerous marine creatures, and the immense expanse of the open ocean, all of which serve to highlight the formidable nature of the natural world. Moby Dick exemplifies how nature is presented as an ominous force, capable of both awe-inspiring beauty and terrifying destructiveness. Melville's novel serves as a powerful critique of anthropocentrism, reminding readers of the limits of human control over the natural environment. 4. How is nature portrayed in the literary work that presents a harmonious relationship between humans and nature? Give one example of such works. In literary works that depict a harmonious relationship between humans and nature, the natural world is typically portrayed as a nurturing, an interconnected environment where humans coexist in equilibrium with their surroundings. Nature is often presented as a source of solace, inspiration, and spiritual connection for characters, emphasizing the mutual respect and symbiotic relationship between humans and the environment. One exemplary work that exemplifies this portrayal is Henry David Thoreau's Walden. Thoreau's transcendentalist masterpiece documents his experiment in simple living at Walden Pond, where he immerses himself in nature to seek a deeper understanding of life. Throughout the book, Thoreau demonstrates a profound reverence for the natural world, celebrating the intricate beauty of the woods, fields, and waters that surround him. Thoreau's writings in Walden reflect a profound belief in the essential unity of all living beings and the interconnectedness of the human spirit with nature. He emphasizes the idea that humans should not view themselves as separate from the natural world, but as integral participants in the larger web of life. Through vivid descriptions and contemplative reflections, Thoreau illustrates a harmonious relationship between humans and nature, encouraging readers to appreciate and preserve the intrinsic value of the environment. Walden serves as a testament to the potential for a mutually enriching coexistence between humanity and the natural world. 5. Why are anthropocentric worldviews harmful to the environment? Anthropocentric worldviews are detrimental to the environment, because they promote a belief system where humans consider themselves as the central and most significant entities in the universe. This perspective leads to a sense of human supremacy over the non-human world, often resulting in exploitative and destructive behavior towards the environment. Anthropocentrism fosters the idea that nature exists solely for human benefit, and that all other living beings and natural resources are meant to serve human interests. This mindset has historical and cultural roots, often tied to religious beliefs and philosophies that grant humans dominion over the earth. For example, interpretations of certain biblical passages have been used to justify the exploitation of natural resources. This outlook neglects the inherent value of the environment and fails to recognize the interdependence of all living beings. Anthropocentrism also promotes a sense of othering, where humans perceive themselves as fundamentally different and superior to animals, plants, and the broader ecosystem. This distinction leads to the objectification of nature, making it easier to justify practices that harm the environment. Ultimately, anthropocentrism hinders efforts to preserve and protect the environment, as it encourages a short-sighted focus on immediate human interests without considering the long-term consequences for the planet and all its inhabitants. It undermines the essential balance and harmony necessary for sustainable coexistence with the natural world. Best of luck.